All right, guys, let's get started. We are going to choose a random property, go from there. Let's go to, I don't know, Illinois. How do you spell Illinois? I have no idea. Let's go to Rockford, Illinois. Let's see what we got here. Okay, there seems to be a lot of action in this area. Let's choose this right here. All right, here we go. So this is the house we're going to run. I always like to do two of these. To move it over. I like to copy and paste here. I have my prompt. I'll add it on the comments in case you guys want to use it. We are good to go. The rubric is in. All right. So while that's happening, I also created a web app. I'll share that as well in case you guys want to use it. It's a 3-1, 1691. 3-1, 1691. 1691. This is a 3-1. What year were you built? 1940. Okay, lot size 10,018. 10,018. 1 second. 10,018. Let's see. 118. Here's the link to this. Okay, next market data. Are you ready for me? Yes, perfect. Okay. 146,000, 147,000. Migration trend, where you at? Migration trend. Slightly declining. Okay. All right. If you want to add this, you can. If you're going to send this to somebody and you want to make sure they have all the information, by all means, I'm going to skip this. I don't need it. I do care about the retail sales. Let's see what that looks like. Retail sales. 95. Okay, so let's just multiply that by 6. So 95 in last month. So there's a lot of action here. 95. So let's just say 540. Just make that up. Again, we don't need to be stress it too much. It's just to have an idea of how active this area is. All right, what's the average price per square feet? This I like knowing because it kind of tells you if you're kind of overshooting in an area. So let's just say find the middle ground here. 111, let's just say. All right. I'm going to go to investor base for here. Again, this is a paid subscription, so something to keep in mind. Everything else is free that I'm using except for this. Again, I use this because we do wholesale nationwide, so sometimes we even do novations nationwide, so it's just a good resource to have for us. If you're local, no need. You should have your own list. There's a bunch of free resources. But if you are going everywhere, you need data fast. It's worth it. 113, 145. So a lot of action. 45. I'll just select buyer. I'm going to assume it's everyone. Okay. Now let's look at the lump sum. So let's just do a quick rundown on condition here. Oh, it's really nice. This is like a 2015, 2020 renovation. Sorry, I got my little one here. Back. Let's look at, so this house, I mean, the kitchen, you can tell the hardware, not great. The carpet, not great. But overall, the house is solid. Solid house. Like if you want to paint, if you want to make it like, an update from this year, then I would just say you want to, let's see, you want to maybe paint the windows, probably updated, maybe like 25,000 if you really want to go there. Yeah, that's what I would say. Okay, now let's look at the after repair value. So this is normally what I like doing. Where's the property? Okay, it's here. All right, okay. So I'm just gonna build a big thing right here. I think, well, let's first go to sold and see how much stuff we got to work with. And that'll kind of tell me how wide I need to go. So let's see, because there's a lot of action. Let's see last 30 days. Okay, there's a ton here. So normally what I'm gonna do is I like to zoom in now. Where's the find the property again? It's on California Road. Okay, so it's right around here. Going to zoom out and look for clear cut boundaries. So I'm gonna probably go here. So I would remove the boundary and then draw, go here, 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 and here. Oops, that's fine. Let's go from there. So apply. Okay, this is what I have to work with. Let me go 90 days. Okay, I have more than enough. But it looks like I'm gonna have, yeah, I'm gonna have more than enough properties. This is a 3-1. Damn, it's a 3-1. That's not good. I mean, let's see. Let's look for a 3-1 on the higher end. Anything that's higher than 3-1, it's gonna be tough. That makes sense. So this, okay. So this one, is it renovated? Let's see. Any other 3-1s? Okay. So okay, so 180, 180. 165. Okay, so that second bathroom looks like it means a lot. Let's see what this is about. 1962, what year was this built? 1940, a little younger. Let's see what we got here. Okay, older. So this would probably be like an as is. This is okay, so this is going to be a little dated. Okay. How long did it take you to sell? Okay, that's it for sale. Okay, so pretty fast. Okay, it's good to know. Let's see you here, sir. How are you looking? Okay, so this is okay, so this is a very similar condition to what we got going on. Basement could be finished, but it's not. Okay, nice. Okay, nice little cool area. Okay, what's the square feet on this one? Okay, so this one's smaller, 600 feet smaller, so substantially smaller. Does it have a garage? It does have a garage. Okay. So if this sold for 180, then I'm assuming ours should sell for more because it's smaller and it's a very similar shape. Lot size 8,000. What's your lot size? Okay, similar. Everything's similar. This sold for 180, and it's, let's see, did you sell fast? Let's see. Once okay, so it sold very fast. Makes sense. Looks well priced. Okay, so can we pull over? See now, are these renovated? Because okay, so this is in, I would say, similar condition, but it has a second bath. So you see, I feel like it puts a hard stop on what we're trying to do here. Kind of makes it a little tricky here. Let's see this one. Okay, so this is similar finishes, but this again, bigger. This sold pretty fast, right? Okay, well, okay, no, so it's here. Okay, so went pretty fast, 200. I get you got the second bath pending. I guess the person got annoyed and said, F it. I'm just gonna, okay, so this makes sense. So the thing is, it gets tricky, right? Because you can't, for now, I'm just gonna use these as comps. I'm gonna just say as is comps. There's no real ARV. So my ARV confidence is gonna be minimal to 2. As is comps, I'll put here, plug it in. What do you sell for? 185, 185. 185. Okay, date sold. Date sold 12/8/25. 12/8/2025. Let's see. And I'm also gonna see where you're competing with it as well. After I do the ARV, maybe that'll give me some insight. I'll use this one as well, even though it's smaller. So I'm thinking it might be able to sell for a little more hours, but it's tricky. Just sold for 180, 1, 2, 3. When did you sell, sir? 120, 126, 21, 2026. Let's see. Let's see if we can find something. Again, I like to use for sale. Some people don't like using. I like using it to see like, is the number you're thinking accurate today versus what you're competing against. So it's a good tool to use. Let's see what you're competing with. Let's see if there's a 3-1 out there. Okay, so this is the one we're kind of using as an example. So this one's selling for 184. Let's see, because similar square feet, similar bed bath count. You see, like what's gonna change someone's mind in terms of and a finished basement kinda? So why would someone pay 200 for this one when you can pay 184? Let's find out. 1950, 1940. So this house is younger. Let's see what else you got. Let's see. Forced air, natural gas. What kind of heat you working with here, sir? Does it say central air? Okay, so central air and window unit. I'm assuming the window unit is for the attic. Most of the time, that's what it is. Forced air, natural gas, so similar. What's this? You're like a 10,000, right? Lot size. What about you? Okay, so smaller lot. Okay, not by much, but it is smaller. Ooh, wait a second. This one. Are you in a double yellow? Not really. Double yellow's here. Okay, so now almost. Almost. So again, I think the ARV is probably you're looking at like 185 to 190 if you ask me. Is probably where this is gonna sell. Let's see where this lands. This might sell for more, let's say, but let's say if there's a 3-2 selling, you're competing. Oh, this was another. Let's see, 180. This is very nice. A little bit smaller. Is the basement finished? Is there a basement? But very nice house. That's what else? Okay, so this one's smaller as well. I'm gonna say this one's probably a little dated. That makes sense. Yeah, this one's a little dated, hence the 169. Okay, so the story that I'm making up in my mind is accurate. It's gonna be somewhere. This is probably not gonna sell for that unless there's a bedroom that doesn't have a closet, so they can't stay it, but it is a 3 bedroom. If this is selling for 180, you yeah, I'm thinking it's your number's gonna be 180 for this one. After repair, maybe like 185. It's crazy at 185. 180, maybe 188 is the most you could probably push here. As is value 180. 180. See if we go from there. Yep. I'm gonna put the PDF, save as PDF. Sure. And again, if you guys want to use it, it's right here. I gotta fix that, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully this helps.